I am about to be Minecraft's greatest farmer. And the best part? This never should have happened. So a few days ago, I was knocked off a bridge and killed. And since Nationwide is not a feature in Minecraft, I lost everything. I couldn't be embarrassed like this. I needed to redeem myself. My best bet would be achieving an impressive feat, like a world record. Only issue is the majority of records take years of experience. But after gearing up in the new world, I had a bright idea. This might sound crazy, but what if I became Minecraft's greatest sugarcane farm? The current title goes to a farm that produces a measly 54,000 sugarcane, and I will be constructing one that produces 1 million. I'm gonna need a lot of Nationwide. You might think this is accomplished by replicating the farm on a larger scale, but this couldn't be further from the truth. This minuscule machine outputs double what this farm can. Only setback is the massive amounts of bone meal it consumes, precisely 500,000 per hour. Yeah, we need a bone meal farm. Problem is, I need not one, but 128 bone meal farms, which requires a casual 50,000 iron. An iron farm is certainly a must. Oh goodness, that means I have to work with the bane of my existence. These villagers keep me up at night, man, because 2 years ago I was just chilling with my friend, building an iron farm, and it never worked because of you little piece of sweet goodness. I am so happy that you didn't struggle, because you know what'll happen if you do. Although I do ramble on about how annoying villagers are, I'm genuinely having fun working on this project. Like, this is the most fun I've had playing Minecraft in probably a solid year. Little quirks such as villagers glitching out and finding bugs that shouldn't be in the game just makes playing Minecraft a lot less serious than I've been making it, you know? Which I think has led me to appreciating the simple things in this game just a bit more. Another villager in this iron farm is almost done. This was great, but was everything going too well? Usually when working with villagers, everything goes wrong, but this time around, everything is going to plan. Was something catastrophic about to happen? With nothing to worry about though, I pushed the thought aside. That's the last villager. Now, the big question is, will iron golems start spawning? Yes! Let's go! It actually works. I just need the materials for the bone meal farm now. Now I have all of the materials, but the final thing I need is an elytra. Weird, I know, but having an elytra saves so much time, especially since the most valuable asset that you can never own is your time. It's not like I was on a deadline, but I'd rather take a couple months to build 128 bone meal farms than to use up an entire year of my life. It's absolutely crazy though that I'm going to such great lengths to become Minecraft's greatest farmer, man. Building 128 of these farms is just mind-blowing to me. And I really hoped that this would work because there are so many unknown factors that can ruin everything. Minecraft could suddenly crash from the immense stress all of these bone meal farms provide. What I'm most worried about though is the farm just straight up not working, because all it could take is just Minecraft releasing an update that completely patches this farm. For a second though, can we appreciate that obsidian's being used in this farm, because my goodness, this is so satisfying. This is going very smoothly, I may say. No! Iron farm stopped working, no. I just emptied this an hour ago. Why is there no iron? Unfortunate? Yes, but since I have no deadline for this project, I can just mine for the remaining iron. I can take as long as I want to. I could even use a couple months if I have to. It is with my great honor to announce that this bone meal farm is finally complete. Thank goodness. And that was it. Everything was now in motion. All I would have to do is gradually gather materials and build 128 bone meal farms over the next couple months. And unless I sabotage myself, I was going to be Minecraft's greatest farm. And I somehow sabotaged myself. It was the start of a new year, and being the confident lad I am, I made a community post which said I'm going for 100,000 subscribers this year. I have less than 1,000. And with my upload schedule, I need to build my 1 million per hour sugarcane farm within a week. A change of plan was certainly in order. First, I nuked my community post. Second, the validity of my master plan was now questionable. Between gathering materials and building the actual farm, who knows if I can complete this in a week. So I ran 3 tests, each set for 30 minutes to see if I was able to mine 50,000 iron in time. This really puts into perspective of how you cannot take things for granted, because I thought I had all the time in the world, but now I only have 6 days left. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm having so much fun playing this game. First session done, let's get the other 2. I've never experienced these caves before, but I gotta say, they are massive. They seem to go on for miles. It's kind of funny though how seriously I'm taking mining iron. Like, I am sweating so hard. Almost the same as when I was bench pressing 500 the other day. This world shall bend to my will, and shall give me plenty of iron. Final sessions complete. Let's rack up this total. This will be very interesting though, because for 90 minutes of caving, I think I've gathered a lot of iron, but I'm kind of concerned that this is not gonna work. My biggest fear right now is having to start all over with a brand new strategy. That would just be terrible. Nah, that must be tripping. This can't be real. This can't be real. For the time spent only mining iron, I need to spend 50 more hours on this. I don't have 50 hours, man. This is literally impossible. All hope seemed lost. With no bone meal farm available that I could build in only 6 days, my plans to become Minecraft's greatest farmer were shattered. That is, if I gave up. I kept on researching and came across zero-tick sugarcane farms, machines that produce massive amounts of sugarcane in record time. And they don't utilize bone meal. Only issue is they were patched and removed from the game in 1.16, 3 years ago. Luckily for me, in my last video I discovered a tool that can downgrade worlds into older versions. Knowing this was my only option, I converted my world. Everything should have gone correct, but just in case, let's see how long it takes for me to see something that is corrupted. Just need to get my stuff, and now it's time for the game plan. My videos are so innovative. There's only 5 days remaining to build my 1 million per hour sugarcane farm. Despite the fact I don't have to build any more bone meal farms, I still need to gather thousands upon thousands of materials. Why do I do this to myself? So the first thing is to collect resources from the easiest to most difficult, because I basically have no time today. Second thing is to tell future me to add a smooth transition to this part. I'm gonna do that, right? I'm actually quite lucky because I need to gather thousands of sand, and there was no desert near my spawn point for like 1,000 miles. But when I downgraded the world, a mesa somehow glitched in, which is also great for gathering gold. I mean, this is just insane. All the sand and dirt is gathered, which means we are on such a fast pace to crush this project. Like, I'm going to become Minecraft's greatest farmer, and I cannot see how anything can slow me down. Big day today. We are gathering redstone. We're gathering thousands upon thousands of redstone, but I think if we are smart about this, we can crush this in like no time, like maybe a couple hours. That's easy. This is easy money. Okay, redstone's not as much as I would have liked, but you know, we're just starting out. I bet I'll get into like, you know, the groove of things. Redstone is still not looking as, you know, as much as I would have liked by this point, but you know, we just gotta be grateful for what we have, but still like a bit more, you know, just a bit. Okay, redstone check. Let's, oh my goodness. Oh no, we need more. We need a lot more than this. I'm starting to run out of time for the day. Actually starting to get pretty irritated right now. Like, my goodness, I need this redstone. I have time tomorrow to mine redstone and iron. Oh, oh my goodness, this is going to be close for the amount of redstone we need. I barely have any time left. Okay. The day is done. We got the redstone, but we definitely need a different strategy tomorrow. I don't see any way we can mine the amount of iron we need to mine with our current method of just strip mining. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not even sure if this will be included in the video, but oh my goodness, this is not going as expected. I mean, it took me several hours to get the 3,000 redstone that I need for the project, but I still need to find some way to get my 6,000 iron for the project. I don't know how well this will go. Plus I have to get the powered rails. 1,400 powered rails. I don't know if I'll be able to get the resources. Tomorrow is, I only have 3 days left tomorrow. Today is the most important day I'll probably ever have in my Minecraft career. I need to gather 6,000 iron today in order to complete this project and become Minecraft's greatest farmer. And I know this is not possible with my current method of strip mining, so I upgrade my world back to 1.19 so I can get the fortune enchantment on iron. Our check, we have a stack and a half of raw iron blocks, which is just absolutely insane. But we need 9 stacks of this. Hour 2 update, we're very solid so far on the race.
We made a lot of big games this hour. Let's go.
This is actually the final check before I get this done. I got basically all the iron. I cannot believe this. I don't do this very often. But let's go! Let's go! With all the materials now collected, I should probably mention that there's no farm out there that produces 1 million sugarcane per hour. So instead, I've actually gathered materials to build one small zero-tick farm 50 times over. And don't worry, I've tested this out and made sure that constructing this amount of farms won't crash my world. Hopefully. I'm still not 100% on this. But before I became Minecraft's greatest farmer, I want to mention I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And we are getting pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. So please help me with my final push by hitting that subscribe button. I put way too much time into this video. Today is the final day I can become Minecraft's greatest farmer, because yesterday basically didn't exist. I was way too busy to do anything useful besides laying out the farm. Let's go. I'm actually only building half of the farms at the moment because, as you can see, all the flat space has been taken up by this outline. And I have no idea where I'm going to fit the other half of the farms. The main issue is I have no idea how long it takes to build one of these zero-tick farms. Nonetheless, 50 of them. Okay, progress is coming along. Let's go. Oh my goodness, I have no idea if I'm going to make this. I have all the materials. I mean, look at the amount of resources I have. I just don't have the time to build this all. I'm afraid. It's so weird. At times I feel like I'm going to like crush this by like hours. And then other times I feel like I'm gonna fail by like 1,000 miles. Oh man, my time is getting shorter by the minute, but I still have a couple hours left to do stuff. Like, I don't know though how long the rest of the build will take. I didn't time this with my creator world. We're getting finished. We just have to get to the second half of the farms done. Come on, please. I kept on researching and came across zero-tick sugarcane farms. And I will be constructing one that produces 1 million. I am about to be Minecraft's greatest farmer. My time is up, and I only have half of the farms complete. Even though I didn't meet my original goal, the fact I made a farm that produces 500,000 sugarcane per hour in this amount of time is insane.